Hey, everybody. Welcome. I'm Stephen Kalayjian, and welcome to the Asia session sponsored by My Funded Futures. Good evening, everybody. What a cabooshin today. What a cabooshin today. Wow. What a cabooshin today. Good Lord. Unbelievable. Wow. Hey, Jeff, how are you? Really great patterns today off the bigger time frames. The 60-minute time frames, I told you, if you were listening to me last night, is going to get cabooshed. Even when we pushed up to new highs today, the NASDAQ got up to the 29,180, and that was it. That was over. It was over. Okay. These 15s look like they want to roll over here today. So, but, unbelievable day. Unbelievable. Great patterns. Really great patterns today. And, one of the things I'll tell you about the methodology, NASDAQ just dropped about 70 on the push up at 740. How about the gold? Did I tell you gold was going to 4,100? When it was 4,400, right? Did I tell you, right? Moises, Vanessa, Joyce, Fernandez, how are you, everybody? Adam, Brad, Danny, Brad Allen from Toronto. Yep, see that? NQ Futures, get in there, okay? Now, I told you here, okay, if you look here, I want to show you this pattern today. So the QQQs reversed to sell here on the 30-minute time frame on my work. Again, looking at the underlying ETFs are very important. And then what do you look to do? Well, at 2 o'clock, we got the bounce on the 15-minute time frame right here at 2 o'clock. And the spider S&Ps got up to the 73, 37, 38. You can see the NASDAQ Qs got up here to the 701. Now this is a pattern, okay? And a pattern, okay, hey, there you go, Grammy. Grammy won last night, right? And you can see the pattern. You short the first bounce here on indicator 3. You get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars. And you can see 701 all the way down. It dropped almost $8 here. Now, again, this is what makes my, this is what I teach my methodology all through the day here. But again, I just want to be clear and for all of you, is that when you're trading the markets, there are pattern trades, okay, and then there's scalp trading, okay. Albagano, how are you? Back to square one. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, we're going to have the market open here in 1 minute. S&Ps. I love to see the market break all the way down to 7,000, if not lower here. Okay, that's a good boy, Henny. You had a good boy. No, there's nothing for you to eat. Okay, he ate that bone already? Oh my God. All right, and they're off. If the NASDAQ gets down here to the, I would say, to the 10 to 50 range, I would look to take a scalp long here. All right, they just put that 1 minute. Oh, whoa. I'd short him up here, 05, 08, 05, 08, up to 38.40. Henny, stop. Good boy. All right. They never got that high. Okay. On the 1 minute. Just got up to 400. All right. I'd cancel the short and I cancel the long here. All right. Whew. Hello, everybody. There goes gold. Gold. Poor gold. All right. And if you look at gold on the bigger time frame here, I would short this NASDAQ here anywhere between the 05, 08 up to 38 here. And if you look here on the gold, you can see the gold here. Okay, you can see gold here. on the bigger time frame is deeply oversold here. This gold's going to get some bounce here. I wouldn't want to be short the gold here. I think this gold is going to get a sharp rally here. That's what I think. But all right, Nasdaq should drop here. All right, let's see. See the Nasdaq. I was thinking one more push up here. But this gold, when we talked about it, was 4,600. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days ago. Look to cover the Nasdaq below 400. See that? Okay, good job. All right, and then again, what you want to do here, wow, Nasdaq just got kabooshed here. But what you want to do here is look for some type of a bounce here, and then a bear flag, and then you're going to get one more push down. The weeklies negative here, pushing down here. You can see that the weeklies are negative. Let's see what RH did after hours today. Nothing. Let's see here with an RH, LEN. What did LEN do? Now Oracle took it on the chin after hours here. So Oracle is going to give the market fits tomorrow, down 24, 180 on Oracle. So this is going to be a problem for Oracle here. But all right, hope everybody had a great day here. All right, nice little short there on the Nasdaq. Okay. All right. Just looking at some of these gold stocks here. If you look at stocks like AEM, wow, what a drop in the Nasdaq. What a beautiful drop on the Nasdaq here. If you look at stocks like AEM, this is going to probably gap down tomorrow here. These names here are just going to be obliterated. I just think that these are names you really got to start thinking about really accumulating here. Okay. I know my friend's telling me he thinks the Fed's going to raise interest rates. I don't. Greed cost you an account today? Come on. No. Najee, come on. You know better than that, Najee. Come on. You need to know better than that. Okay? Oh my God. What a day, Mikey Jacques. Oh, what a day. Bear Trader. What's going on? Bear Trader. All I want is the guy, like, you ever see an arm wrestling match when they're like this and the guy pins them like this? And then with the other hand, right? With the other hand, you would want me to raise the winner. Okay, I don't know if you understand that. I tried to text it to you. Nasdaq just dropped 50. See that? Yep. Nasdaq just dropped 50. First trade out of the gate. Gold. Okay. Gold kabooshed. Okay. Unbelievable. Mikey Jacques, get in there. If the Knick game starts at 8:30, can you? Papa Trump's not going to be there, so they can't blame him now. The Knicks are favored by 1.5. I say, I'm going to get crucified if I say this, but what do you think? I'm back to square one. Knicks or Spurs tonight? You're out. He's out. He's not going to get decimated here. Okay. And yes, La Burrito, you guys, today one of my traders made over $40,000, right? And I kind of agree. I think the Spurs are going to win. And it'd be nice to see the Knicks win, but I don't think. I think it's so far the home game, the away teams have won right here. Why go move identical to Nasdaq right now? They're fearful of interest rates here, so I want to just tell you that I think, truthfully here, wow, gold Nasdaq just dropped 60. Price could drop another 50 on gold. Yeah, it could get to the 4,000 handle. NASDAQ, let's see if this, let's go back to the 1 minute time frame on the NASDAQ. That was pretty fun. I think that these names are, let's see, American Barracks, ABX. Yeah, let's see what that's. Oof, that's going to get killed here. Where'd that get down to 840? Yeah, these names. Oh, I think the internet. Did the internet die here? Okay, I don't know. Can you all hear me here? Can you all hear me? All right, 35 on the. If this Nasdaq, let's see if this Nasdaq can get one more push down. Down 192 here. Oh, there it goes. Just ran 40 on the Nasdaq. Wow. As I was explaining the gold, the Nasdaq just exploded here. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me. No more questions. There's 50 on the Nasdaq. And don't you want to know lies? Okay. Forbidden Shenanigans. How are you? How are you, Forbidden Shenanigans? S&Ps don't even move, really, to be honest with you. Don't even move. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, let's see if we get a push down here. Let's see here. I'd love to wake up and see gold near 4,000 tomorrow. I would love to see that. How'd everybody do today? I thought today was a great day. I had a great shorts in Micron, AMD. I traded long and short, I believe. If you won an account last night, you'll get it today. Okay, from what Denny explained to me, there was an issue in the getting it. If this Nasdaq, let's see if this Nasdaq can get down probably to the 95 to 35 range, or even to 35. I would look to take a scalp long on the Nasdaq here. I thought today was a great day, James Robertson. I thought the patterns were good. I thought there was a lot of mathematics. How are you? Oh, here's a new person. Haggai. I hope I'm saying that right. Haggai. And again, we have the look at this gold. Oh my God, 15s. And again, we have the hey, Loco Montana. How are Loco Montana? A lot of new people here tonight. I'm glad. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Really great patterns today in the market. We had a buy divergence at one point today. I swear. Sandus is down 35. I love it. We had a buy divergence here today, and we will S&Ps. I called the range 7,300 to 7,306, and whatever the Nasdaq was. The Nasdaq S&Ps ran literally 17, and the Nasdaq ran 160. It was unbelievable. What an absolute move. People were jumping up and down like a bunch of baboons, right? It was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Anyway, we're thinking about this event. Made 1,604 accounts. Chicken Trader, good job. Good job. Get in there, Chicken Trader. Chicken Trader, you were with me today, right? In the room? All right. Oh, it's 810 degrees in here, but I love it. Levi's going to pass out. You're going to pass out?
It's the heat.
The heat. The only big problem is if Henny, where's Henny? Hi, Bobo.
He ate that whole thing in no time.
He's like a puppy. He's like a puppy. Where's that? Growled at me before, did he? When I gave him the bone? He growled at Daddy. No, you better not. I didn't hear him. I thought I maybe it was my chair or something. Oh God! This weekend, next weekend, I have a beautiful amphitheater here, and Coldplay. They're gonna do a cover band for Coldplay. Love it. Look at Mr. Nasdaq by one here. Chicken Trader, great job. Great job, Chicken Trader. Bear Trader, do you know what pin means in arm wrestling? So if two people are arm wrestling, and when the other person pins the other one down, right, on the arm, okay, motocross man, how are you? Okay, motocross man. And that's what pinning is, right? That's what pinning is. Wow, look at the NASDAQ, just ran 14. All right, 20, 30. Look at this, Mr. Long by one tick. Look at this. May you rot. All right, I would cancel this buy here. You got to do 40-point range. You got to go every 10. So let me ask you a question, Futures Duck. How would when I trade with the big guys, and myself, how do you scale in? Right? Gold got you. You can't do every 5 points, and I don't do what's called single lot entries. Right? Right? You can't do. I mean, you could do whatever you want. I don't do single lot entries. Buying something at 28,350 and then waiting to either stop out at 5 even or sell it at 400. I that's not how I trade. I scale into a position. Like today when I was scaling into Micron or when I was scaling into AMD, right? Okay, 1124. All right, it's good. You ever try 1248? That's pretty cool, right? But listen, whatever, scaling in is the only way and then I would do every 10 points. So remember, something trading at 28,000 is going to trade a lot differently than something trading at 7,200. So if you look at, for example, ARM, ARM, or Avago, or any other name, do you really think it's going to trade the same as SMCI? I don't think so, right? SMCI, they did a secondary today, nothing but selling pressure. Look at this thing, finished. Look at this thing off the 1 minute. Okay? All right, NASDAQ just ran 50. Look at this. NASDAQ just ran 50. Missed it by one. We were 30, 35. The low was 36, 1.5. So, that's that. Okay? What am I thinking about oil? I don't know. I don't even know what hell oil is. All I know is NASDAQ just ran 65 points just now. Jesus. Oil? What's oil doing? 92? Oil? Probably setting up a bull flag here. Oil? Probably look to buy this thing between the 85 and 45 range on oil. Look at this NASDAQ. What a long. Jesus. Off the 1 minute. Off the 1 minute on the NQ here. Oh, what did I get up to? 99. All right, right back down on the 1 minute. 15s. All right. Gold just ricocheted right back up. 8. Gonna be a nice one here. Scaling in and out to me is, yep. Just can't believe I missed it here. Jesus. All right. And what I loved about this is that the 30-minute time frames were turning up here. Okay. Can I explain scaling in and scaling out? Yeah. So basically there's pattern trading and scalp trading. So you have to decide how many number of contracts you want to trade on that scalp or pattern. So this is a scalp. So let's just say you wanted to elect to trade like 1136, 8 to 10 contracts, right? You decide if I give a range, let's say I just gave a range here, even 400 to 440. Maybe you short 05, you short 15, you short 25, you short you short 35, and you're scaling in. But as you're scaling in, you're raising the amount. You go one, NASDAQ, look at this, 100 points up. I short this here, 25 up to 65. Okay, so maybe what you do is, right, let's say you short a 1 at 20, let's say 1 at 20, maybe you sell, or 1 at 25, you sell 2 at 35, you sell 4 at 45, or whatever. Look, 100-point rally on the NASDAQ. Can you believe off that long? Can you believe it? Look at this. 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 120 points on that push up. All right. Something must have just come out. I would Look at this.
Something.
Something just. I would stay short, and I think it's going to drop hard. I would still look at this. Look at this Nasdaq. I stay short. They're gonna drop. Fade the pop. I would stay short 25 to 65 range. If it thinks drops between the 30 and 55 range, I'd look to cover. This thing should drop. This is where this come from. This is where you're 100 points from the 10 bar moving average. Look at this, 200 points. They just rallied. Something just came out. I would be shorting them up here. I think they're going to drop hard. You're 107 points from the 10 bar. That's how I was calling for that long, but the 30 is turning up. If this thing. Well, if you got stopped up here, something just came out. Look at the Nasdaq and S&Ps. Yeah, I would short them again up here. 50 up to 50 to 85, 90 here. If you got stopped on this here, I think they're going to drop very sharply here. Out of nowhere, something must have just came out. We won the war. What the hell? This would have been some long here.
Yes.
Where are you short? It's gonna drop. I don't know.
But they damn it.
Wow. This is unbelievable. Oracle, they're gonna get killed here. They're gonna drop 60, 70, 80 points here. Watch. Yeah, look at them. They're gonna drop sharply here. The 15s and 30s. Yeah. This is some news must have come out here. Look at them drop. They just dropped. They're gonna drop. They're gonna get down to either 80 to 10 level here. Watch. Look at them drop. I'm telling you. If you got stopped, you should be making your money back here. Be covering below the 25 level here. Just keep lowering your stop. This is all nonsense. Gold, S&Ps just dropped. Look at this. Watch them drop another 50. Wait till these 30s roll over. Iran, U.S. news, it has to be. Trump's on Fox. What did he say? Okay. Look at him. Come on. If you look here, you can see that the 10 bar moving, the algorithm is 50 over the 10 bar. Okay. But we'll see. Well, if you have the range, it should be 10 or 15 over. Okay. That's why I was calling that long off this 60-minute time frame. Well, let's just see. Jane Bond, I'm sorry about that, but hopefully we'll, if you text me, maybe I can help you. 914-500-7484. Unbelievable. I missed this long by one. Not to say I was going to capture this 200-point rally, but something must have just. You had it?
I had it perfectly. No,
The long or the short?
I had the short.
It's going to drop below 500. No, not Tokyo. Something just came out. You got terrible news here in Oracle. What came out?
I don't know.
The S&Ps, since this this is going to break below 500 here. Look at this thing drop. You have to fade the pop. Look at this, below 500. Here we go. Here we go. So the algorithm is higher than the moving average by 50. I think if this thing gets down to the 45.85 range, look at this thing, 45 to 85 range. I looked to take a long look at this Nasdaq drop over 100. That's the reason why they rallied, because of the SpaceX. If this thing gets down to the 50 to 90 range, Iranian military attacked U.S. Fifth Fleet. That's why they rallied 100 points, 200 points. That's not it. Well, I had the right idea to buy the long here at 85. It got down to 90. Just ran 40. Ay, ay, ay. No, it's not the algos. Not the algos. It's not the algo. Jane Bond, I'm sorry. If there's text me 914-500-7484. See if I can help you. Warp trades. China CPI, that's not it. Unbelievable. Had the long here. Never expected. 200 points and literally one. Where's the low here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bars. 10 minutes. 200 points. Nasdaq's going higher. I beg to differ. I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Oracle, I think, is going to kaboosh him here. I think Oracle's going to put a lot of heat on the market tomorrow. Oh, man. I don't know. I didn't expect news to come out like that. It is a proper downtrend. It is. Something had to have come out. I mean, obviously. All right. Part of trading, you just don't know as far. And again, I'm not. Nasdaq's 28,650 next. I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't know. We'll see. It's not that non-farm payroll day. It's all with the war, the tweets, SpaceX. You got the PPI number tomorrow. The market was hotter than expected on the CPI number, even though the core was better. That would have been, should have probably, I did not see this coming here. 63, boom. Did not see that coming. The weighted. ES ran through Tuesday's low. Nasdaq did not. Bullish SMT. We'll see. We'll see here. Gold, even gold on that push up rallied 30 points on gold. Go figure. Gold. See if we get the right strategy now. See if the fives can get oversold. Okay, I don't look at that, but okay. I was looking more on the 30-minute time frames turning up when we get in the look at this thing's going to drop. This thing's going to, what a shame. This thing's going to go right back. What's this? 496 to 470. All right. If this Nasdaq can get down, the algo is going to reverse the sell here. If this Nasdaq can get down to the 40 to 80 range, I'd most likely look to take a long here. Look at this thing drop. 100-point drop. 200 up. Look at this. 200 up. 100 down. It's going to be 71. It's going to be 100 down. How am I doing tonight? I was good until this happened. Look at this. Okay. Here we go. Look at this. 100 down. Jesus. What a shame. What a shame. 81. Look, it missed it again. Missed it again here. Missed it by 1. 80.78. Here's a 100-point drop. Jennifer, good job. Missed the long. When they pop like that, it's called I covered here. Good job, Koa. Corp trades. Text me, see if I can help you out here. Jane Bond 999. Let me see if I can help you out. If you get one more push, look at this. I knew they were going to drop. The Oracle news is too bad. You can look to scale out of any longs here, 80 up to 90, 95. Centel's confirming what? So Iranian media claims Iranian army launched drone attacks targeting against U.S. Fifth Fleet in Bahrain. Wonderful. Watch them rally 1,000 points. There you go. Okay. I don't believe anything Iran comes out of. So there you go. NASDAQ just ran right here at 30. Okay. On the bull flag here. Fade the pop. Wow. That happened to me. You know, let me tell you something. When you're trading stocks like SanDisk, Micron, AMD, I was down like $35,000, $40,000 on SanDisk the other day. And I made it all back. Okay. But the pops of these names is insane. The guy who bought 25,700, what happened? 25,700? Why would he jump? That's lower. He's doing good. Why would he jump? Well, I'm sorry about that. If anybody, oh my God, I got the 2-minute up, James. I got the 2-minute. This thing's gonna go right back down. Look at this. The moving average is 48. That's where this whole thing. I said 25 to 65, and then this stupid thing happened. So I'm sorry about that. Again, if the NASDAQ pushes down here, probably the 35 to 45 range. Just got down to 68. 35 to 75, sorry. The Chiefs quarterback? He got a $500 million?
Yep.
McCombs, whatever his name is? Like, what does he need the money for?
That's why the market.
That's why the market went up. S&Ps, if they push down here on the S&Ps, anywhere from the 61.5, 67.5, you're going to get another push up on this 2-minute time frame. How many years? $500 million to throw a game. I agree. Oh, I can't even. Honestly, I can't even think about if this gold gets oversold. I think this gold. Look at this Nasdaq down up 200. There was no reason for that pop. Okay, there was no reason for that pop. Okay, we have a phrase, fade the pop. But all right, if it's pushing up here on the 3, you can start scaling out of longs between 80 and even here. All right, here's the form. Here's the form.
Yeah.
The bottom line, when it rallies like that, no, it's not even the point though. It's that's when you really want to short them. That's when you really want to short them. Dane Bond, can you text me, please? 914-500-7484. Corp Trades. Can you please text me? 914-500-7484. Hey, Hamzang, how are you? There's the chat right there. What's up, Vaughn? How are you? Little rough start. Okay, we should get another push up here. There it is on the 2. Okay. I don't think so. I think the market, this Oracle news is not good here. You heard on that push short? They're going right back down. I mean, you got a nice 5-minute bull flag here again. So if they get down to the 35 to 70, anywhere from the 30 to 70 range, S&P's pulling in here. You got to fade the pop. That's the most important thing, right? No, they're not. It's rigged. If somebody said to me today, if the Nasdaq ever moved, look at this. I think you got to raise it to 75 here, anywhere from here. They're gonna go. They're gonna go up. There goes the S&Ps. Look to scale out any longs above 70 here. There goes the Nasdaq up 30. Okay. $30 on the Nasdaq, S&Ps. This is such bullshit. I mean, sorry, bull, with these moves here. With the you got Oracle that absolutely kabooshed the market after the market closed. S&P's got down to 72.36. I still think they're going to get probably hit tomorrow, maybe Friday. Consumers confident. I love inflation. Yeah, I know the CPI was 4.4, 4.2. Sorry, gold just dropped here a little bit. Yeah, 1,500. We had what 1,280 point down yesterday, and then 900 point rally. Unbelievable. 900 point rally. You want water or something? I got it. Open the door. Again on this Nasdaq on the 5-minute. Let's see if it gets down to the 30 to 40 range. S&Ps, here we go. They're dropping. You can take a scalp long on the S&P. Look at this. They're going to go right back down to 48. Watch this. Look at this. S&P's anywhere between the 57.5 and 64.5. Look at this. Look at this. 200 rally, for no reason. Okay. Nasdaq, if you bought them down there, look to scale out above 75, 80 range. Unbelievable. Listen, this is out of my control. I apologize if anybody got hurt there. If anybody wants to text me and see if I can do to help you in any way, 914-500-7484. Listen, it's part of trading news. I can't. This came out of left field. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what came out here. Nothing. Nobody. Now look at it. I told you going to 48. Look at this. Right? Look at this. They're gonna get killed. They're gonna get killed. They're going to get killed. What was the low here? If they get down to the 30, this is where it all started, 25.30. I knew they're going to, if it gets down to the 90 to 30 range, I would take it long. There it goes, right back up. Yeah, it's the bull flag on the 5 minutes. See, right there. S&Ps, I scale out of longs above 64. NASDAQ just ran 30, 40. Listen, I'm in this game to try to help people. You got to have stop losses. You know, I mean, on this range here, 25 to 85, 25 to, what did I say, 25 to 65. But I did say I would stay with it, though. So that's a little bit on me, though. Okay. But anyway, I hope you get. Oh, listen. Today we had a rally that the Nasdaq ran 160 on a tweet. Gold just got cabooshed. So yeah, that was the long right there. I said it was going to go down to 48. Just ran 40.50 just now. Anybody get that long down here? I knew it was a buy there. Again, that's off the triple in. Look at the S&P's rally. S&P's just rallied 8. So the 5-minute time frame on the Nasdaq was the buy here, believe it or not. Oh, right here. See it? Touched right on the moving average, the positive MACD here. That's why I said look to buy the Nasdaq, but there's a delay here. Okay, so you get that long or no? All right. I know this is not delayed data.
You want me to write it down?
No, text it to me. I think these 30-minute time frames really want to roll over here. I mean, this Oracle news is bad. 19 rocket. That was the account that was funded. Yeah, but kind of like you, yeah. Now it's hot. You can open everybody. Thank you. Oh my God. Everything was going so good. I knew that they were going to turn up here off the 30-minute time frames. Right. Oh, what a big difference. See the 30s here. Now it looks like, again, they pushed up into this negative MACD. So, and then that's what this guy, whoever bought this right here, 28,500, 571, he jumped. Look at this. Down 120 points. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Southern Aussie, text me when you get a chance. Okay, text me. All right, let's see here. Why does the Nikkei? I don't even know what the Nikkei chart looks like. All I know is this was a good long down here. It just ran. Look at this Nasdaq 50. Give me a break. There goes gold right back up on the gold. I would not be shorting gold down here. I'd be looking for gold longs. I'm not getting run over on gold. Gold is probably one of the most oversold conditions in the history of gold. Oh, I don't know what I just. That's a good one, Riles. Yes, sir. Oh, the gold. Look at this gold rally. This gold was a really good one here off the 5 right here. 81. I think this could be the low here. 58. I mean, like I said, if you look at the daily on gold, you can see you're 300 points from the 10 bar. I just told a bunch of funds I'd be buying. I pray they gap them down tomorrow. There goes the Nasdaq. Look at the S&P's rally on that. Again, the S&P's off the 5-minute time frame. Right here, you can see the S&Ps on this 5-minute time frame. That's why I was this bull flag right here. Got down to 57. Jennifer just ran 13. That's why I was also looking for longs on the Nasdaq. You bought the gold at 51. Good job. Gold was oversold. You mean gold was overbought, not oversold. All right. Sirens sounded in Bahrain, and this is not going to end. This is insane. The war will be over. Get out of here. This is not going to. Thank you. He got you a bone, right? He got you a bone. All right. Jesus. Everything was going so good, and some idiot pressed the button right here. What a moron. I still think if we get a push down here to the 95 to 35 range, or even to 40, 35, even to 40 or 400, these 5-minute time frames should turn up here. Even to 40, 95 to 35. There's 1 minute here. See that? These 5s are going to should get one more push up here. Don't trade the Nikkei. I don't know. I didn't trade. The only time I ever traded the Nikkei per se.
The hell's the Nikkei?
The Nikkei is the Japanese. Yeah.
Never heard it called.
Nikki. Boom! There you go. You get the long? No. There you go. Whoa! It just ticked at 40. If you bought any, I'd be out. There goes the gold. There goes the Nasdaq. On that triple Lindy there. CFDs are not bad though. Wow. I think it's very difficult to trade one contract. I don't, even though you lost 300, I understand. I think it's very difficult to trade one contract. That's called single lot entry. I don't think the odds are on your favor in doing that. Yes, in that example, you would have got run over, but overall, I think it's very hard. Yeah, I have it during the day. You know what it's like trading SanDisk, Micron, and AMD at the same time? You have no idea. I'm mentally exhausted. I'm mentally shot by the end of the night.
We are too.
Everybody is. Who send me that? Whoever that made that kaboom. All right. So the Nasdaq just got down below 40 in a millisecond here, and then launched. Look at this, 40 points. I think I calculated last night the Nasdaq traded over 1,200 points during that session. Tonight you're already good for here. You're good for 200, one of 200, about 40, another 100. You're probably looking at in and out, probably already about 600 points on the Nasdaq. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Just ran 100. I'd short them up there. Oh my God. It's a casino. Oh my God. Look at this. Executing. Boom, boom, boom. 420 will break the Nasdaq. Oh my God. What a short. Jesus. Just dropped 650. 60. It's a casino. 914-500-7484 Riles. This is insanity. Down 50. We had the long here below 40. I don't know if you got it. You probably kicked it out here up 30 to 40. Anybody with a brain would have, right? Then it rallies 100. Look at this, 39 to 39. In 4 minutes, it ran 100 points.
And back down.
And then back down 60. Okay? Now you tell me if that's normal. Okay?
Just missed.
You tell me if that's normal. Okay? 100 points in 4 minutes on a 1 minute bar. If anybody was lucky enough to get long here, I would bet you my life they kicked it out 15 to 25 here. And nobody got this. Nobody got 100. The market is broken. Okay? You caught the whole 100? Kim North, you're hired. You're next to me. Okay? I love you. Okay? You're hired, Kim North. Wow. Okay. Wow. Jane Bond, did you leave? Jane Bond, I think. Jane Bond, are you there? Jane Bond? Anybody new here tonight? Anybody new? Anybody from the great state of Florida? I live here in Jupiter, Florida. If anybody is new here. In 4 minutes, the Nasdaq ran 100. So over here, this might have been a record though. From here to here, 70 in 1 minute. What's this one? Oh, here we go. 70 in another minute. This one's 70 in another minute. So 270 lots. Boom. Poppy Goldson. Anybody have a score in the Knick game? Please? Anybody? I don't know about that, Robert. I love you so much. Love him so much. Well, the Nasdaq, the S&Ps rallied from 57 to 75. Okay. The Spurs are they're gonna win. I hate to say it, the Spurs are gonna win. I feel it in my bones. New York's gonna have a heart attack. I think some of the best moves are in the Asia session. I totally agree with you on that. All right, right back down. Jesus, what a short up there. Asia's crazy this month. I think it is. I really do. I think this gold's gonna next push down. I think this gold's gonna be a long here. 7-2 Spurs. Thank you. What's my cell? 914 500 7484. All right, look at the Nasdaq. There you go. Look at them. They're gonna go right back up.
12-2.
Well, what?
12-2.
Oh yeah, Knicks are finished. Yep. I think they're down by 10. They're not gonna beat that team now. Game 2 was a fluke with the when he passed the ball in his back. Knicks will be down 3-1. Technically, they should have been. You know, technically. Right, but if they win tonight, I think they'll be down 3-1. If they lose tonight and go back home, what does it go? 2, what does it go?
2-up.
2, no, it goes 2-3-2, or it goes 2-2, what does it go? 2-3-2?
It goes 2-2.
Can't be. It's gotta go 2-3-2, right?
It goes 2-3-2, I think.
Right. They play 3 games at the Garden. Nasdaq, if it gets up to the 55 to 95 range, or 50 up to 90, I would look this short on the Nasdaq here. Let's see if we just hit 46. You say 1920 lows? What do you mean? The Nasdaq? No, I mean, there's too much money. I mean, listen, do I think things are broken? 100%. I mean, you got 39 trillion in debt. You got more fraud in these states than mankind itself. I mean, that $39 trillion, I wouldn't be surprised if over the last, since Bill Clinton, okay, where the last surplus was Bill Clinton. Look at this rally. How are they up on the day? This is insane with Oracle. But you are oversold though. Nasdaq just ran, S&P just ran 22 off the low. If you're short Nasdaq, look to cover below 45. Look at this thing. Look at that. Just a drop of, here, 20 on the Nasdaq down. 20 on the Nasdaq down. If it takes 27 to be 30 down, I'm Armenian. Yeah. I you know what I don't like about the Asia session? Unfortunately, it's not me. It's the YouTube delay, right? Where I stream a nanosecond on Discord, you got a delay. So you're at 8, anywhere from 3 to 20 seconds. So it's hard, it's hard. But, and again, listen, look at this. It's going to be 30 down here. Anybody get this short up here? Again, you're pushing up into these negative MACDs. And if you look here, even look at the 60-minute MACD negative here. What was the low? Oh, he held yesterday's low. 28,227 was the low. You got it? Good job, James. Yeah, I said the bull flag on the NASDAQ on the 5-minute. I said it right here. Look at it go. See? Boom. Just ran 130 points. If you held, look at the oversold condition into the positive MACD. You see that right there? Right? Same thing with the S&Ps. Got down to 57, ran 22. Right? If you're a billionaire, still think 28,660. I don't know about that. Could be. If you're a Rio, if you're a billionaire, I would love to talk to you. With the gold right back up. Jesus, that gold. I'm praying to God that gold gets killed tomorrow so I can buy a lot of these name stocks. I think gold's going to rip to the upside. I mean, just for gold's going right back. I said 4,100 when it was 45, 45, 4,400. Now as that gets up to the 65, what's the 60-minute time? 65, you can take a scalp short here. 65 up to even. There goes gold right back up. I wanted this gold to drop for tomorrow so I can buy things. Gold go boom. Yeah, I would not want to be. I said I wouldn't take a short gold here at all. I'm looking for any pullback on oversold conditions. I'd be looking to buy gold. I just think that the market is significantly oversold. What's platinum doing? Let me see what platinum is. Platinum's even, but platinum's holding tough here. Gotta buy this platinum. Platinum's gotta be bought. What's PLL? Yeah. What's the symbol here? Platinum. NASDAQ. No, I know that, but PALL. I gotta buy these names. I think this platinum's a buy. Where's that? Silver? Silver's going, I think, 45. Where's SLVs? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Where's silver? I don't know. I took, ever since oh, my God, silver. Up 2 cents here off the low. Dark and silver. I can't even think about shorting. Now, this PPI number comes in strong tomorrow. Normally, PPI will follow CPI, right? See what happens here. I know, Rio. Are you crazy? I think silver is ultimately will go to 45. Can I ask why you trade after hours? I don't really. My guys are home. I trade. I had a killer day today. Killer day. That's the one thing I told him to get out of my Amazon above 240. We get to China CPI, yes. If you're trying to learn futures, planet-based runner, please text me. I'll help you. 914-500-7484. Look at the gold. Look at this gold. That's why I said you can't short gold. Look at this gold. 41.10. Look at this gold. Look at this gold. If you want to take a scalp short in gold, you can go like 15 up to 23. Right? I had a really good day. Very good day. I don't disclose what I make. Okay? So let's just, and write back down. I don't disclose what I make. I had a very good day. Very good day. All around.
You can eat today?
It's not even a question of that. It's the win. It's the win. Right? No, I know. I'm just saying.
What was the range on gold?
Forget it. Just dropped. It just dropped. Forget it. I cancel it. You're going to get one more push down here. Look. Look at this. See this here? That's a big bear flag on the 30-minute gold, right? I'm hoping this gold gets one more big push down, and I think that 40.58 level, that 40.58 level should do it. That's what I think. I scalped a short here on the NASDAQ here, 75 up to 0510 on the NASDAQ.
Hendricks.
What happened? He's okay. He's okay. Come, Daddy. It's okay, Bobo. Daddy loves you so much. That's let's see. Off that bull flag, rallied over about 150 points on that bull flag. Oh, now they're gonna. What are they gonna do? Okay, let's see here. No reason for the NASDAQ to be up after Oracle. And you got a strong PPI number. I'd love to see him come in tomorrow. Be down here. Look at this bull flag off the 5. It's the 60-minute time frames that really kept the market from dropping here. Look to cover anywhere between the 70 and 90 range, 95, 90, let's see, where's the range here? Here, look at this, 650 points from the 10 bar. Boom, look to cover anywhere between the 75 and 95 range here. Gold can't get going. I want one more push down. I think, okay, the 15-minute time frame on the gold reversed to buy, so I think the gold, we're at 532. We won the war. I agree. I agree. I agree. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this, down and then right back up on 50 contracts, 60 contracts. I said this goal was going to 4,100. Unbelievable. $7,300 on the NASDAQ. S&Ps, I don't know. I would short them up here. 28,640, 635.40 up to 75. Somebody did say 66.50 tonight, though, but I didn't think so. What? I can't. Me neither. I can't think that. Look at them drop 20. How are they up? My friend's going to be texting me now, blowing up my phone. Right, how are they up? My friend's going to blow up my phone tonight. Look at the E-minis, 50 up. Well, we'll see. If you're short the NASDAQ here, look to cover anywhere between the 15 and 35 range. What score Nick game? Anybody? Anybody? What score Nick game? All right, NASDAQ's starting to drop. Here we go. Whoever said the 640, 650, congratulations. That was a good job. That's a great job. I give credit. Spurs up 12. Knicks are losing today. Yeah, the whole time when you get these 60, you got a nice bear flag sitting up here. And look at the drop. Look at this drop. Look at this drop. All right, that gold just dropped 16. Good. Now you want to get these gold. If this gold makes new lows, I think you got to start looking at gold stocks tomorrow. 3017 Spurs. Thank you. You're short the Nasdaq at where? 532. You mean 632? It's 100 lower. You just bought calls on GLD just now. The options market's closed. Gold just dropped 20. That was a nice drop on the Nasdaq here. Look at that, 37 down to 03, 30 plus points. Unbelievable. Now, if the 15-minute time frame, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Gold just ran 10. It should have been bought. If this gold gets a push down here to the 90, 83 and a half to 90 and a half range, I'd look to buy them. Gold, NASDAQ, 28,650 up to 90. I would short them. S&Ps, 91 up to 97. This is Oracle is going to kaboosh the market tomorrow. You got a CPI number. The only reason why this market is rallying is because of this here. You're 700 points from the 10-bar moving average on the NASDAQ. You're deeply oversold here. So, I don't know. You got a ton of overhead resistance here. So, what was the low? 28,200. Look at the weekly. The weekly is going to set up a nice long here. So, I think that after SpaceX, we'll see what happens. DQQQs. Where's the high? Was a low 37. Jesus. Gold just rallied. Missed that gold long. Right there on the 5-minute on the gold. That was a nice long here. Right here, 87. Just ran 15. I'm telling you, I would not. This gold, yeah, I would look at the gold turning up here. Hopefully this gold can drop. NASDAQ, you're 160 points. NASDAQ, since we got here, is up 330 points. 330 points on the NASDAQ. Okay? Country Roads Golf, great job. Country roads take me home to a place. You think gold's going back to? I hope so. I belong. You wouldn't be long here with your money? Not up here. No, no, sir. 55 up to 05. 175 points above the 10 bar. Gold was a nice long, though. Go back to the S&P chart. What are you telling me, Dave? 99 to even. What are you trying to tell me? Are you saying we're going to drop? We're going to go up? I don't know what you're saying. I'm trying to figure it out. Gold just ran. Gold just ran 30. Look at this. Sorry, 20. Yesterday. All right. This is so fugazi with this Nasdaq. S&Ps are $28 above the 10-bar moving average. Still thinking they're going to drop. You got the long? That's a great long on the. Oh, this Nasdaq. If this Nasdaq drops between the 65 and I would say 65 and 80 range, I'd look to cover shorts. Oh wow! You ever see anything like this? That freaking bull flag. They ran 200 points. You're 200 points above the 10-bar moving average on the Nasdaq. This is completely fugazi here. Look at this, 200 points above the 10-bar. I think they're going to drop hard, especially when these 30-minute time frames start rolling over. Same thing with the S&Ps. I think they're going to drop hard. 200 points from the 10-bar. Gold just rallied 20. We start up 400. Up 400 from this low here when we started. Look at this. Well, about 350. I still think they're going to drop hard here. Oh, Nasdaq's flying. Don't ask me. There goes the gold. Gold just rallied 20. Got to be either from an oversold condition. 35.20. Oh, the Spurs are killing him. It's over. It's over. 2-2. Watch. 2-2. Well, the range was 65 to 05.
Yeah,
Huh?
the 30 and the 15. 30 and the 15.
Well, you got a 95 overbought reading. They should drop here. They got down to 80 before. Let's see here. See if this Nasdaq and S&P can drop here. Nasdaq, look to cover anywhere between the 65 and 85 range. It should drop here. It was very extended. I'm sick to my stomach. I wanted this gold to drop during the U.S. session tomorrow so I could buy everything. I mean, the gold traded, what, 40.58? Not break. If you think gold's breaking 4,000 the first time, you're crazy. It's not happening. It's not. Are you short? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Look at this gold. That's why I said you cannot short the gold. Gold. If you want to take the gold may go unchanged here. If you want to take a scalp short on gold, it's got to be like 22 and a half, 22 and a half up to like 30 and a half range. All right, here we go. The gold get up to 20 and a half, 22 and a half. I told you to buy at 29,100. When did I tell you that? I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe for the I don't know. I got to go back and look. What time did I say that? Maybe for a trade? I mean, I don't know. What time was that? I don't know. I don't even know what kind of question is that. You know how many trades we do a day here? You have no idea. What time did I say that? 2,100, 20,009. I don't even know what I'm saying. Where? It doesn't mean you buy it for an investment. I don't know what you were saying. So if I say, you know, short the Nasdaq and then it drops 500 points overnight, do I take credit for that? No. It's my advice. Number one, I don't give advice, number one. And number two, you got to be more specific. Okay, we're intraday trading here, intraday night trading, and intraday trading. I trade live capital during the day, intraday. So my opinions can change within a millisecond. I'm not saying that here, but I'm just saying overall. When you say set a long at 29,100, I have no idea. It doesn't mean it's a standing bid when I leave here at night. That makes no sense to me, really. How could they be up 172 points from the 10 bar moving average? Look at this NASDAQ. This is such fugazi. Unbelievable. S&Ps, look at this. Oh my God. I don't know about hard to short some moves. I think these moves are easier to short. Especially when you're $165 from the 10 bar moving average. I think they're going to drop. They're going to drop hard. The whole key to tonight was the 60-minute time frame just constantly curling up. I still think the Nasdaq's going to drop another 60 points here. 50. I think the S&Ps can drop probably down to like 90, 93 to 95. When's my birthday? February 10th. I'll be 64. Huh?
20-point gain.
They're losing by 20? They're finished. They're finished. Knicks I would have sold these tickets. I would have made about 80 grand on this four.
It'll be worthless tomorrow.
That's first of all, if he's trading one asset, that's one thing. But I'm trading 7 maybe 10 assets at any given time. So how could you trade on a 30-second, Oscar? I mean, look at this Nasdaq. Drop another 50 here. How could you? I can't even imagine trading on a time frame like that. A 30-second. Was it, yeah, it's if he's trading one thing, maybe. I mean, when I'm looking at Try trading Micron, AMD, SanDisk on a 30-second time frame. You'll be in Bellevue, okay? And I don't compare myself to any of these people on the internet and nonsense, okay? This Nasdaq's going to drop here. All right, I'm glad he's crazy, but is he trading how many? Is he trading one asset or is he trading 10? This Nasdaq, if the S&Ps get down to 92, 96, I'd cover shorts. You're 145 points above the 10 bar. All right, gold, I canceled the short. We're bombing and the market's going up. Is that amazing? I still think they're going to drop. These 15-minute, these 60-minute time frames are going to. You got the 30-minute time frames at a 90. Drop's going to probably happen after we leave here. If this gold pulls in on the 15 on the oversold condition, let's see, 9:30, this thing should drop. This gold, unbelievable. Gold's up 70 off the low. That was an easy one. That really was an easy one here. I hope everybody signed up for the raffle tonight. This is ridiculous. This thing's got to be shorted. Which time frame on indicator 3 is what? Better suited? It's indicator 3 is. There go look at the gold, 26. Gold's up $30, $40. Gold's gonna go unchanged. I said it. No. I'm okay. Nasdaq. Hey Patrick, what's going on, Patrick? If you were stopped on the S&Ps, I'd be shorting here. 05 up to 05 up to 11. Nasdaq 45 up to 85. No way, they're gonna get killed. They're gonna get killed. These 60-minute time frames are gonna reverse downward. Now, if the 30-minute time frames here, you can see the 30s are gonna reverse the buy here. Then the strategy is to buy the first pullback on the 5-minute and the second pullback on the 15. You think 3,900 on gold? Let me see. You think gold 3,900 on the monthly? My friend said 3,950, but let's just see. I kind of agree with you. Where's the monthly? Oh, it's not even oversold yet. Where do you see 3,900? Right here? All right, now the Nasdaq's going to start dropping. You could take a scalp short on the gold here, 27 and a half up to 35 and a half, 36 and a half. Where do you see 3,900 here? Where do you see this? Speaking NASDAQ, there's no reason for this market to be up 400 points since we started. For no reason. All right, gold just dropped 3. Casually 400-point rally. Let's rally 400 points more. What happened?
No, go.
I don't see 3,900 here.
3,900 you got.
I don't see 3,900 here. I see 3,500. I see 3,600.
No,
I don't
this is
see
30. Really at 32.
Yeah,
It's massive.
Right, gold just dropped.
Yeah.
Think to get Nasdaq's going higher? I don't know. I think you get a sharp, very sharp pullback first. So the way to Nasdaq, you have a 94 overbought reading here. Let me see. Sorry, that's gold. NQ, you have a 94 overbought reading. Right here, the 15s reverse to buy. You have a 97. I think they drop. So the strategy would be here. You get a pullback on the 5-minute time frame. Then you like to get a nice pullback here on the 15. Okay, and then I think they can probably, who knows, go higher overnight in the London, especially if the 60s reverse to buy here. That means you got to take out this number here on the hourly. All right, gold just dropped 3 again. If this Nasdaq and S&P can drop, you're 180 points from the 10 bar. $39.60. I agree. $39.60 would be ideal per. Ready? I think you got to push down first. I think you got to push down first here. You're 181 points above the 10 bar weighted moving average. And now the algorithm is actually higher than the indicator. So the algorithm's higher than the 10 bar. If you look here, you can see the algorithm is higher. 79, 74. You're 161 points from the 10 bar. S&Ps, you gotta look to cover 97 to 02. NASDAQ anywhere from even to 35, 40 range if they drop. They probably can drop a lot more here, but we'll see. 5-minute. 149 points brings you right back down to 3,600, 28,600. That's why I said I wouldn't short the gold before. A couple people asked about shorting gold. I said, no way. I'm not shorting gold. When you have that, I mean, now maybe, now you want to look for pullbacks, especially if the 30 reversed to buy. Finally, this S&Ps. Again, what you want to do is you want to get, if the 30s reverse to buy, which they did on the S&P, you want to buy the first pullback on the 5, the second pullback on the 15. Finally, the NASDAQ and S&P are dropping. All right, NASDAQ, I would lower your stops. Finally, it's dropping. Look at gold, 31 up 50. I'm sick. Up 80 off the lows on the gold. Knicks are down by 18. They're finished. Imagine going to a Knicks game. You guys are thinking they're gonna get killed. They're gonna get killed. Now the best thing would be the Knicks lose at home 3 straight, and then they lose in San Antonio. I'm telling you, you got to think the way they calculate. There's no way the Knicks are gonna beat them in 4 straight. Too much money, right? 4 games, basically, because my friend was in television. 4 games they break even. 5 games they make a little. 6 games they make a lot. 7 games, buku, covers everything and bonuses. Right? I'm telling you, that's how it's done. That's how it's done, really. I don't know about that. You could fade every so often. Gold just drop. If gold gets back up to 31, 31 up to like 39, this gold's way over. Getting gold could go positive here. I mean, now look at the S&P's dropped 7. Nasdaq just dropped 50. I want to see this Nasdaq break 700. You're still 125 points above the 10 bar. Okay, so the 60s are probably going to get overbought. The 30s are overbought already. So you want to get a pullback, at least on the 5-minute time frame, and then the next pullback will be the 15. This Oracle news is not good. I'm telling you. Rio, if you're trying to make jokes, Rio, and you're trying to insult me, I'm not going to tolerate it. There goes the gold. Gold's going to try to go unchanged. Look at this. Up 80 on the gold. I mean, that was so easy. That was so easy on the gold. Here goes the NASDAQ. Let's see if this NASDAQ can break 700 before you get a... Now, if this NASDAQ gets down to probably the, I would think anywhere between the 50 to 90 range, probably look to take a long. You want to take the first pullback on the 5-minute. Still 100 points from... Why do you think they're going to kill chip stocks? If the S&Ps can pull into the, I would say they could pull into the 80, 89 and 88 and a half to 95 and a half range. It goes in that. Come on, NASDAQ breaks 700. Trying to get 690. I think you're going to get it. Iceman, you want to tell me why they rallied? I can't figure this out. Not tonight. We're bombing everything. 39 trillion and right. What are they seeing? It's got to be just the oversold condition. Join the AI revolution. I've done that. What? You sure? Are you flat? Got it back? Good. All right, here we go. 700. I think 90 If they get down to the 90 handle, I'd love to see that. Let's see if this time is at 3 minutes, though. Here we go. No reason. 190 points from the 10 bar. Gold up on the day. Gold's up 50.
Like a trade pool.
What?
Trade pool.
Brutal. Gonna get another push up here. Trying to get 90s. I don't know if you're gonna get it. No. These 5 and 15s. Well, you gotta be patient. Let's see. Gold, look to cover gold below 31 if you're short. You're waiting for random 250 pullback? Look at them go. Jesus. Man, 30 like nothing. Well, these 15 and 30-minute time frames could actually kaboosh them. What are those nuts? 110, 122 on your chart. Where? Man, 40.
Yep.
Well, these ADXs were rising here. Nasdaq, look at this, 50. Come on. This is such a criminal asset. Unbelievable. Look at this. I said look to buy him at 90. Got down to 96. Oh, it's a mafia market. Absolutely. 1 minute did. Probably got really oversold here. Oh, yeah. I think they're going to go right back down again, though. How about the gold? Gold up 80 off the low. Let's see. SpaceX is just start. There's a lot. There's a lot IPOs coming in this next 6 months. SpaceX just start. We have OpenAI, Anthropic, and SpaceX. Over 1 trillion, about 5 to 6 trillion equity supply coming to the market. They got the money though. Why do you think they don't have the money, Ryan? Why do you think they don't have the money? This gold should roll over here too. Gold has a 95 overbought reading on the 30, 93 on the 15. Nicks are finished. Yeah, so when the ADXs were rising on the 5, the 3-minute time frame is what pushed the market up. Nicks are down by 25. I love it. There goes the gold. All right. Very hard. I mean, your bombing tells you he's going to go in. Nasdaq runs 450 points. S&P's rally, well, from the bull flag, 35, 40. I don't know why people are thinking that the chips market's going to get killed. You don't think these people have enough money to buy more things? This is not the reason why. So SpaceX is supposed to open at 130. That was mandatory by Elon Musk, right? And now you're telling me This thing's going to open at what? 2:30? Okay. No. I no. What will be the sign? You want you want to get an oversold condition on the 5 and 15-minute time frame motocross. I think this Nasdaq's going to really get killed here with the 15 and 30s. I could see back down to 630 overnight. SpaceX filing calls for 131 million to go forward Cybertruck purchases. What? I agree it's 3 times over. There goes the Nasdaq. This gold's going to drop here. This gold, you could scalp short at 37.5 up to 45.5. What good is SpaceX if we can't even budget? I agree. I see a caboose coming in the Nasdaq too, Iceman. It's funny you said that. These 15s and 30s are going to push down. I could see 28,625, 635. There goes the gold, just dropped 6, 7 on the gold. All right. Again, if anybody would like a 5-day free trial to my live stream, we absolutely killed it today. You can text me your phone name and email to my cell phone, 914-500-7484. Aye. There goes the Nasdaq. There goes the S&Ps. Bye-bye gold. Gold just dropped 7. I'm telling you, these 15s, these S&Ps can get back down to 92, 91. Nasdaq should break 100. Now you may get your 690 here. I hope. Maybe lower. That's okay. Oh, let's see here. 5-minute time frame. I'd like to see if they get down to the 90 level on the Nasdaq. 50 to 90 range. I'm going to break 700. Come on. You could do it. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. You could do it. Nice 50-point drop on the Nasdaq. What? Good. We got to make sure because you got a bull flag setting up here. I'm like, hopefully they get down to 90. Maybe even 85 would be nice. Look at gold. Look at the, oh my God, look at gold. Come on. You could do it. 90. Nasdaq. Come on. 93, 92. Might be it. Let's see, what time is it? 4 minutes. 92. 91. 80. Here we go. 90. All right. Gold just dropped 10. Iceman, good call, Iceman. There you go. Iceman, get in there. S&Ps, look to buy him here. 88 to 95.5. Nasdaq, right back up. Just ran 15. There's 18 on the Nasdaq. It may not drop now. So this is, you're going to get another push up on the 5, but then the next pullback's going to go deeper on the 15. Nasdaq just ran 20. Okay? Nasdaq just ran 20. You long? Should have bought that long.
Okay, I couldn't switch fast.
Which what?
What?
Just click buys. Hit the button.
Hit the button.
You hit the button. All right, 3 minutes to the raffle.
What's your problem?
Finally, they pulled in. NASDAQ, S&P should get one more push up here on the 5. NASDAQ can probably get up to 25.30 on that. And then after the 5, look at the ADXs are rising. So I am click. Estimated profit. Can you please text me 914-500-7484. Estimated profit. Can you? Is Raphael here tonight? Raphael? Joni Lee? A rising ADX, that means a trend is in place based upon the mathematics of the ADX. What's the score to Nick game? I'm laughing all the way.
59.51.
Huh? 59.51? They caught up?
No.
Oh. I'm done.
No.
All right, Jennifer, get ready, Jennifer. All right, good luck, everybody, tonight with the raffle. Okay. Anybody new here tonight? Anybody here from the great state of Florida? He's a good boy, my boy. Oh, my God. This piece of garbage, Baba. Jesus, God. Oh, my God, they're getting killed. Let's see if you get one more push down here again on the NASDAQ. 50 to 90 range. Gold just got kabooshed. Yeah. No, I don't see how they route. Now S&P's 88.5 to 94.5. They're bombing. What's Anthropic supposed to come out at? Oh my God, they're getting killed. 38.62. All right. Good luck, everybody. Jennifer, you ready? Jennifer's ready. We'll do the raffle tonight, everybody. You got a big bull flag setting up here. I don't know how many people we have tonight total. Let's see. We have, wow, 583. 583. Okay. We are going to go with number 2. Number 2. Wow, look at the gold drop. Number 2, Felicity Del Pescio, 5798. Wow. Felicity Del Pescio. Wow, she's number 2. Or he's number 2. Felicity. Look at this NASDAQ. Felicity, are you here? Number 2, Felicity. Oh, she's not here? Oh, that's a shame. You're number 2 in the game here? Wow. Look at the gold drop 10. You had to wait for that one. Jennifer, is she here? Or he here? Okay, we're going to probably bump it up 1 then. If she's a person, we got to give it another. Not yet. Wow, what a shame. You come in number 2 and you not here. Okay, next person is Elijah Janik. Number 3, Elijah Janik. Elijah Janik. Elijanuci. Elijah Janik. Elijah Janik. Jesus, nobody's here tonight. Next. Oh, she's here. All right, congratulations. Okay, number 67. Number 67. Number 67 is My Vida Dolce. Mi Vida Dolce. Mi Vida Dolce. Mi Vida Dolce. Mi Vida Dolce. You hear Mi Vida Dolce? Number 67 here. Number 2. All right. Number 119. 119. 119 is Valentina underscore NA. Valentina underscore NA. Valentina. Valentina, are you here? Oh boy. I don't think anybody. Look at this NASDAQ drop. 100 off the high. Look at this gold drop. Hey, congratulations, Valentina. Number 213. Number 213. Number 213 is Christopher 844. Christopher 844. Christopher 844. Are you here? Christopher 844. Hey, congratulations, Christopher. Number, how many is that, Jennifer? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 303. 303. Number 303. Look at the gold drop. Look at the NASDAQ. Number 303 is next 100K payout from My Funded Futures. Next 100K payout from My Funded Futures. The gold just dropped 12. You see that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Number 303, next 100K payout from My Funded Futures. You knew this NASDAQ was going to drop. He's here? No. Next 100K payout. Are you here? Oh boy. What a name. 500 people tonight. What happened?
Yeah.
I scale out of longs here on 80 to 90 on the NASDAQ. S&P's 93 higher. That's not yet. All right. We're going to move up one. We're going to move up one here. Kumar Watches. Kumar Watches will be number 5. That's number 304. Kumar. What happened?
Nothing. I'm good.
Kumar Watches. That's congratulations. Number 389. Number 389, please. Number 389. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Number 389 is James Dean, T5P. James Dean, T5P. Look at this gold. Oh my God. James Dean, are you here? James Dean? James Dean, are you here? Yeah, it's a buy here on the 5s. You could look to buy this NASDAQ anywhere between the 10 and 50 range. James Dean, are you here? James Dean? Oh boy. A lot of people, what a shame. You call these numbers and people, not yet. Next, Donna H, 9G9P. Donna H. Donna H. Look at this NASDAQ drop. Did I tell you this NASDAQ? Look at this piece of garbage. I said I was going to go back down to 40. Is he here? Donna's here? That's number 6. Number 400. What number was that? Number 444. 444. Gold's got a bull flag here. GQ35. GQ35. Gold, I look to buy it here between the 14 and 21 range. What a short. Look at this thing drop. Now it's like 140 off the high. I'm saying to myself, why are they rallying? Congratulations, GQ. How many is that, John? 7? We'll do number 5. How many we at? 537. Number 537. Number 530. They should rally here one more time. NASDAQ. Hello, teacher. 4281. Hello, teacher. Dame. Hello, teacher. 4281. We can S&Ps are down 18 off the highs. They're gonna, if the Nasdaq look to scale out 50 up to 80. Hello, teacher. 4281. Are you here? Where's the teacher? James. I called your name. I waited almost 2 minutes. Really. Hello, teacher. Are you here? Okay. I'm gonna have to move it up one. Is that okay? I think it's enough time. You're gonna have Paulo Olivieri. Oh, he's here? Who's here? What? He is here. Oh, hello, teacher is here? Jennifer's saying hello, teacher. No? Okay, no, Paulo. Okay. Hello, teacher is here. I'm confused. Okay. All right. I don't know who's getting it here. Hold on. Denny's telling me something. Yeah, Denny's. Paulo got it. Okay, Paulo got it. That's 8. All right, we're gonna go low here. We're gonna go probably number 45. Number 45. Number 45. Number 45 is Alberto. R5Z. Alberto. R5Z. Nasdaq S&Ps pushing back up. Gold pushing back up he's here. All right, last but not least, number 157. 157 for the night. And that is, oh my God, Johnny Lee Market Mindset. John Lee Market Mindset. Short or long? I'm long. I would be long here. Okay? I would be long Nasdaq and S&Ps and gold. Johnny Mindset. Johnny Lee. He's here. All right. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for joining me tonight. We'll see you here tomorrow night, and then tomorrow during the 10:30, 11:30 session for my funded futures. I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to thank Denny. I want to thank Aaron. I want to thank all of you. Jennifer, of course, as always. Look at this Nasdaq drop from the highs. Unbelievable. Gold rallied about 60. Gold rallied about 55 off the lows. Nasdaq tonight rallying from 28,330, 28,750, and then dropped about 100. But here we go. We're going to get another big push up right now. Nasdaq, gold, S&Ps should get another push up. Next push up should make a lower high, and then you should get one more push down and set up the 15s and then the 30-minute time frames. All right. I want to thank all of you for being here. I'll see you all tomorrow night, but I'll also see you during the My Funded Futures television show from 10:30 to 11:30. Thank you, Denny. Thank you, Aaron. Thank all of you. Thank you, Jennifer. God bless you. God bless our troops, and God bless the United States of America. Good night, everybody. All right, I gotta go. How you doing the second one?